Hello queens and kings, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Today is the part 2 video of this diamond pattern and let's get started. So the last time we were here and at this point we have to pick up 3 green beads. Here are the 3 green beads, and then I'm just going to insert my needle at the central bead in the central bead. Then I pull. Then I'm going to pick up 3 green beads. Here are my green beads, not beans. Then I insert my needle in the central bead, and then I pull my needle. So looking at the pattern, remember the green is our diamond. So from where we are with the pattern, that means we will have to pick up 1 black and 2 orange beads. Here's my 1 black and 2 orange beads, sorry. I'm going to insert my needle here and then I'm going to pull. Now I'm going to turn. Remember, every time with this stitch, every time when we're turning, every time when you're starting a new line, we have to have 4 beads in total. Now currently where we are with the pattern, we will have to pick up 4 orange beads. And here are my 4 beads. Now we're going to insert our needle here. Remember, these are the previous 3 beads that we inserted into our bracelet. So in those 3 beads, we're going to insert our needle into the central bead from the 3 beads that we had. Okay, now we're going to pick up 2 orange and 1 black. Here we have 2 orange and 1 black. So the aim for today's tutorial is to finish our green diamond and finish our green diamond and also finish our orange triangles and start a new diamond, but not completed, because it will be the same as starting the green. So you already have the bases. So now we're going to pick up 3 green beads. Here are my 3 green beads, and then I'm going to insert my needle here in the central bead. Oopsie, it just ran away. I got a knot again. Ooh, entanglement. Okay, there we go. Then I pull. I'm going to use my thumb just to make sure that the knots do not happen again. So now I'm going to pick up 1 black and 2 orange. Here's my 1 black and 2 orange. Then I'm going to insert my needle here and then I pull. We're at the point where we have to start a new line, so we have to pick up 4 beads in total. So I'm going to pick up 4 orange beads. And here are my 4 orange beads. And then I insert my needle in the central bead. and then I pull. Remember to pull, to make it easier, you pull here at the bottom and you pull the tail towards the direction that you're moving. It's okay if you have to do it more than once. Yep. So now you're going to pick up 2 orange and 1 black. Here's my 2 orange and 1 black. Then I'm going to insert my needle. And then very soon we'll be introducing the new diamond. Remember, our diamond, we always introduce it at the center, unlike our triangle, whereby the new triangle will introduce it at the corner. So now I'm going to pick up 1 black and 2 orange. This is my 1 black and 2 orange. Then I'm gonna insert it here, and then I pull. I just grabbed our inspiration just to inspire us. Now we're going to pick up 3 orange beads. Here's the 3 orange beads. Then I'm going to insert my needle into this bead, and then I pull. Pulling is important. In beading, it is very, very important. Okay, so now we're turning 4 beads with reference to where we are currently with the pattern. We have to pick up 4 orange beads. Here are my 4 beads, and then I insert them here. How is everyone doing? How are you doing? Oh, let me remove it. It's messing up with the camera's focus. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is well. I'm well. I'm having a bit of challenge in terms of transitioning back to a weekly series into one video, completing a tutorial in one video. But it's all right. It's all cool. It's all gravy. Now we're going to pick up 3 orange beads. 3 orange beads. Then I'm going to insert here. Okay, now we're at that point. Now we have to introduce our new diamond. So it's going to be 1 black and 1 color and 1 black. Remember, at this point you have to have 3 beads. So it's going to be 1 black, the color of your choice, which will be the color of your diamond, the new diamond, and then 1 black. I'll be back, and I think it'll be a surprise, the color that I will choose. Not quite sure yet. I'm back, and I decided on yellow. I wanted to do red, but then I quickly changed my mind because I'm thinking red and orange, because they will be close to each other. They'll be kind of competing with each other. That's how I felt. So at this point, we introduce our diamond. So remember, our diamond, we always introduce our diamond at the center, and we introduce our triangle at the corners. So now we're going to pick up 3 orange beads. 3 orange beads. Insert here. Your queens and kings, the year is over. I think this is a time where you should reflect on the positives and not the negatives. The positives, man. Now I'm going to pick up 4 orange beads, and here are my 4 beads. I'm going to insert over here, and then I pull. Now we're going to expand our diamond a bit, where I'm going to pick up 1 black and 2 yellow. Here's my 1 black and 2 yellow. Yellow is such a happy color for me. When I see yellow, I see the sun, I see smiley faces. So now we're going to pick up 2 yellow and 1 black. There's my 2 yellow and 1 black. For some odd reason, my brother always finds the right time to barge in my bedroom. Every time when I'm shooting, I'm sure in previous video we hear a knock, it's him. Now the door opened, it's him. And just for nothing, he just come and just look at me. And then he'll turn back and I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? Sometimes he'll turn off the light and I'm like, what's wrong with this person? Siblings, hi, shame. Now we're going to pick up 3 orange beads. Here are my 3 orange beads. You will always find a chance to pick on me, that one. Now we're going to pick up 4 orange beads. Here are my 4 orange beads. So he's the oldest and I'm the youngest. It's only the 2 of us. I remember when I was young, he would say, oh, let's play restaurant. And then he would make eggs for me and he's like, yeah, pay me, pay me. Imagine that time. I'm taking that 2 rand that I have, that I saved up for my pocket money. Now I'm going to pick up 1 black and 2 yellow. Here's my 1 black and 2 yellow. And then there was a time he said, oh, I'm a fashion designer. I'm going to make you a special dress if you pay me. It always involves payment. I'm going to pick up 3 yellow beads. And then he'll take newspapers and sellotape them together and make a skirt. And I'm like, now that I'm grown up, I realize good Yazini, that guy used to take my pocket money. Yazini. 3 yellow. And that time, the way I would be so excited, I'd be like, ah, I have a specially tailored skirt. That time, I'm being scammed by my own brother. Hi. Now, I'm going to pick up 2 yellow and 1 black. Here's my 2 yellow and 1 black. The scamming, I'm just gonna explain one more incident, but the scamming never ends, Shem, with that guy. So every time after school we had chores. My chore, because I was young, I would clean the toilet and he would do the kitchen, which is wash the dishes, sweep and mop. Okay, at this point, remember you have to have 4 beads in total because we're turning. So we're going to pick up 1 orange bead, which is the color of the previous triangle, 1 black bead, and then 2 yellow beads. So it's 1 orange, 1 black, and then 2 yellow beads, which is the color of the diamond. Then I'm going to insert my needle here. So you know how he used to scam me? He would say, let's play, let's role play like we're in school. So the kitchen is grade 1, and then as you progress, you go to other grades, and then the toilet will be the next grade. So I'd be like, oh, okay, let's play school. And then you go grade 1. I would help him to clean, we'll do the dishes together, would mop. Hey. So now it's 3 beads, 3 yellow beads. There are my 3 yellow beads. Hey, by the time we are done with grade 1 and we have to progress to another grade, which was go where I am assigned to, which is go clean the toilet. My mom will be back And he'll be like, why is the toilet not clean? Why is the toilet not clean? And try explaining to your mom that, oh, mom, we were playing school and we were grade 1 here at the kitchen, and now we're supposed to move on to another grade, which is to clean the toilet together. It'll be too late. So now we're going to pick up 3 yellow beads. That time, my brother is not even there. He's outside playing with his friends, having a good time. You know, now that I think about it, my brother used to scam me. It was a scam, Shem. Now that I think about it. All those things. And there were so many more incidents that I would think about. And I'm like, this guy. But it's fine. So now we're going to pick up 2 yellow and 1 black. There's my 2 yellow and 1 black. And we're almost done, queens and kings, with this pattern. I just want to show you how you turn, which is what we have done before, but we'll just repeat it. So at this point, we have to finish the corner of the orange triangle and introduce a new color for the new 2 triangles. So for this pattern, our diamond does not fully go on the end of the belt on both sides. So as you can see from this side, our diamonds fully go to the end, but at the bottom, which is the other side of the bracelet, the diamond do not completely come to the end. This is to maintain the structure of the diamond. If the diamond were to come to the end like it is at the top, then we'll have a kind of a skewed diamond. It won't be nice and evenly shaped at the center. So now we have to introduce our new triangle color, which is like our orange. So remember, at this point we have to have 4 beads in total. So we're going to pick up 1 orange bead, which is the color of our previous triangle. And then we're going to pick up 2 colors of the new triangle beads and 1 black. So in total we have 4 beads. Remember, the number of beads will always be consistent throughout this pattern. This stitch. And for currently where we are with the pattern, which is our diamond pattern, it requires us to have 1 orange, 2 of the new color, and 1 black. And the number of beads are consistent every time. By that I mean that every time when we're turning, every time when we're starting a new line, we will have 4 beads. So I decided for the new triangles to be blue, powder blue. So I have 1 orange, 2 of the powder blue, which is the new color, and 1 black. Then I'm going to insert my needle here, and then I pull. Remember, to make your pulling easy, you pull at the bottom. This is the bottom part of the thread, and then at the top towards the direction in which you're moving. It's okay if you have to repeat the step more than once, just to secure it. Okay, so I'm going to introduce the color on the other side, and then it'll be done. So now I'm going to do yellow, yellow, and then I'm going to come back when we're turning. And I'm at this point. Yay! So I just only added 3 yellow, 3 yellow, and 3 yellow. I didn't think it was necessary. I thought it was okay for me to just fast forward and just come to this step because the colors are quite straightforward. So now we're going to introduce the color on this end. we're going to pick up 1 black. Remember, we have to have 4 beads in total. So it's going to be 1 black, 2 powder blue, which is the color that we introduced on the other end, and then 1 black. 1 black, 2 powder blue, and then 1 black. And then I'm going to insert my needle here, and then I pull. So if you remember, this is the same part as where we stopped on the first part. It's just the repetition now of what we were doing when we started the video. So all you're going to do is you're going to move on up until you finish the length of your bracelet or your belt as desired, and you're just going to keep on changing the colors the way you like. So here we go. So now we're going to move on. On the next week, we're going to progress and do this pattern. We're going to do the frames and the borders for our diamond. So now I have 2. It's the same thing, but one color is dominant and the other color is the opposite. So I'd just like you to comment down below on which color would you like us to do. Would you like us to do the dominant cream one or the dominant brown one for our next tutorial? But the Friday video is just going to be a little bit of a recap. Yes, we'll only start on this pattern on the next week. Thank you so much, queens and kings, for watching. If you love the content that you're seeing, please consider subscribing. I love you so much. See you on the next video.